Welcome back to another vlog. Today it is the Dogs and the Hawks at Marvel Stadium. Friday night footy, 7 p.m. bounce down. It's actually going to be a really interesting game in my opinion. I have tipped the Hawks to get it done. I'll be going for the Dogs. We're up here in general admission, free seats. Kids go free to the footy. And yeah, hopefully it's a good game. I feel like both teams are balanced out really evenly. I've tipped the Hawks to get it done, but it could go either way. Hawthorn kicked the first. They're controlling it. They've got it from their back line. They're moving it well. First 5 minutes of the game. Hawthorn on top, which is good for the tip. Hawthorn. What a mark. Goal. Beautiful start for the Hawks. They've kicked the first 2 of the game. We're 8 minutes in, and the Dogs yet to score. And just haven't been able to get their hands on the footy. And the Hawks fans are up and about. Good atmosphere at Marvel. Friday night footy, it is 2-14 to 0 for the Dogs. With the Hawks up by 20 points, and the Dogs yet to score. Running in, and he has slotted it. Wow. So maybe after all, tipping the Hawks wasn't a bad idea. Mitchie Lewis has kicked his second. And the Hawthorn Hawks up by 20 points, 20-0, 10 minutes in. And the Dogs kicked their first 18.5 minutes into the first. They've been controlling the footy for the past maybe 7 minutes, but yeah, finally got a goal on the board. Much needed goal. They are now only down by a margin of 12. However, Jason Johannesson kickstarts the scoring before the Dogs. Time here at Marvel Stadium. It is the Hawks up by 19 points. They're just controlling the footy, controlling every part of the game. We started the vlog up on level 3. However, we're moving down to level 1 for the remainder of the game. Hawthorn up by 19. Really strong start. Dogs kick the second of the second quarter, and they're marching back down to 18 points as the Hawks go forward. Inside 50, it's a running ball. It could go out of bounds. And the Dogs kick 2 quick goals, and just like that, back to 12 points. They kick 2 in a couple of minutes. Riley West kicks his first, and the Dogs have momentum here. 12 minutes into the second term, and they've got 2 in a row. Tim O'Brien kicks his first goal as a Bulldog against his former club as well, the Hawks. So they've kicked 3 quick goals, the Dogs, and it's only a 6-point margin, 15 minutes into the second term. And and the Dogs are owning this second quarter. They are now only down by a point. 20 minutes in, 34-35. Bond, the skipper, kicks a goal from the boundary on the 50. It was a brilliant goal. Dogs up by 5 points at half time. The Hawks were all over the Dogs in the first quarter, and now the Dogs are all over the Hawks in this second term. They lead it by 5 points, and just crazy. I didn't know the Dogs had it in them to just turn around the footy that easily. However, we're heading back up to level 3 for the remainder of the game, and it's shaping out to be an absolute crack. Start of the third quarter, and the Dogs have already kicked another goal. I said, luckily I tipped Hawthorn in the first term, and hopefully being back on level 3, the Hawks can switch it on again, because they're now down by 2 goals, and they've got another clearance now, the Dogs, and another mark inside 50. Oh, I thought my tip was locked in for the Hawks, but the Dogs are really pushing. And Jason Johansson kicks his second. And we're already 10.5 minutes into this third term. There hasn't been much action, but the Dogs have kicked the only 2 goals of this third quarter. And they're just red hot. They are red hot at the moment. There's really not much to say apart from that. They're just dominating the Hawks at the moment. And Hawthorn looking to be in, once again, another close loss. There's going to be partying in the western suburbs tonight. Dogs are all over the Hawks. .43-point Dog lead, and I think there's been a free kick here. There's a bit of push and shove. Hold on. Oh, and it's happening here at Marvel. I was just sitting down there. We could have front row seats, but Dogs up by 41 points at 3/4 time, and they're just gonna bring it home. The Hawks were all over them in the first quarter, but ever since quarter time, the Dogs have just switched on the Jets. They're up by 41 points, which is a crazy turnaround. They were down by about 4 to 5 goals in the first term. They're up by 41 points. Bloody hell, I did not see the Dogs doing this. I thought it's going to be a cruising win for the Hawks, but disappointing for my tipping and disappointing for the Hawks fans as well. Unless they can somehow produce some magic in this last term, I think this one will be going the way of the Dogs. To bring the house down. To kick his second of the night. And he has slotted it. And that is it. Game over. 47 points. Dogs lead. 3 minutes into the last term. It's all over. It's all over. The Hawks finally going to line up for another 7 minutes into the last. The Dogs have kicked the last 10 goals of the game. To put that in perspective, they're 14 goals 10 to the Hawks 5 goals 11. So inaccurate kicking from the Hawks, but can they get another one here in Butler? Straight in front, and he slotted it. Finally! And the Hawks fans get up and about, but it's just too little too late. Simple as that. And Mitchell Lewis now joins in, and he's kicked his third goal of the day. 3 goals, 2 for Mitchell Lewis today. And the Hawks have kicked 2 in a row. Still, I think, a little bit too late. They're still down by 41 points. It's going to be, a bloody mountain to climb if they somehow overcome this obstacle. But Hawks 2 straight goals, 2 quick goals in a row as well. What a goal. Bruce. And you genuinely never know. It's a 30-point game. Goals are being scored left, right and centre. And if Hawthorn just lock 5 more goals, they'll be equal with the Dogs. We're 20 minutes in. However, this could be a half an hour, quarter. It could be more than half an hour. So they're still tied. And that's it, here at Marvel. The Dogs get it done comfortably in the end. Massive margin, 125 to 83. Final score.